Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. That started off hilarious there. My voice just totally went. I am doing Napstablooks house now, or at least I want to. I'm gonna try and see how much you can get done, so here we go. Just making sure I put all the links out here. I just had somebody ask me what a Vorpal blade was. I don't know how to take that. Okay, here we go. Hey Sammy. How you doing? Not so sure about that, but we can go with this. We'll make this work. I already started typing this a little bit before, but I just thought I'd get right into it. Not been feeling great the past couple of days, so thought I'll force myself to come on and get myself out of this slump I've got myself into at the moment. And yeah, I know it's Napstablooks house, but we'll be using the template for Metaton's house, and I'll tell you why in a moment. I just need to get all this set up. Right, so we've got what's this one? Proto Geo. We're sick today, but it's getting better, feeling less nauseous as Sammy. Oh, hope you're alright. Wall beam, Proto. Roof beam, Proto. And then trim Proto. Roof trim Proto. I'm just like getting all these files ready here. This is like one of the first times I've messed around with this, like after doing the Soroba demo. Which I hope everybody liked. Okay, let's do this. And then we go new. And then we go reference. Just remembered I've got to put my link in my main Discord. Oh. There we go. Make sure I drag this down. I should hide Alvin in here, that would be hilarious. Let's see. Characters, and then I need geo and scenery. Main geometry. Scenery. However, because I was stuck in one spot all day, I was able to finish with Royal Guardsman 1 and 2 today. Oh, nice! Let's do, Napstablooks house. The only thing I could eat was graham crackers. Oh. Not exactly the best for eating. It'll get boring after a while. I need to figure out where was a waterfall. I need to find out where the scene was where Napstablooks house in. Just so I can like make sure I get these details right. think maybe it's 6-2. Or it might be 8. I'm gonna try either 6 or alright, let's see. Because I need the house to be in the background just so I can see what shape the door is and everything. Yeah, but I think no, Undyne's house is not there, so it might not be. I love the way this is all lagging because it's like trying to load in at the same time as me moving around. Yeah, it's not this file. This one's the file that has all the nice forest in. Yeah, what it's trying to do is it's trying to load up all of the geometry. And it's just like, oh no, I can't do that. And then having a heart attack because of it. Waterfall. There we go, let's see. So I know it's not number 6, so anything above 6 is going to be okay. Let's just try 8. 8 or 9 might work. I'm gonna try 9. Or was 9 just that room? Oh, 9 was just the room that I got from the Undernet from Frisk. Okay, so 7? Ah, there we go. So 7 was the one that had the extra bit in for... I love the way it can't find these textures now. It's just like, nope. I know where they are. It's just funny that it can't find them at the moment. What I really need to do is like take that entire thing and then just like mesh it into the new one if I can. Let's actually do that. Can I just like take all that and hide it? Then just delete the rest. Like, absolutely delete everything there. Oh. I love the way we've got Giga Sands in the background still as well. Delete hierarchy, delete hierarchy, delete hierarchy. How many times am I going to have to do this? Right, let's do biome, delete. Oh, wait, what? That should be fine. It doesn't borrow from anything. There we go. Okay, so there's... I was just making sure that it's the right one there. We just delete all of this. Bam. And then we can put that in scenery, but we can put it the other way around. File, make sure save as a different one. Save copy. Let's do that as Blook door. That way I'm not saving over the actual scenes. If I open 7 now, yeah, it's fine. I did not want to have the heart attack inducing moment happen where it just like totally doesn't give me it. Collection, Luke House. Where's there? Okay, I must have made this like really oversized when I did this. Either that or it's just a file. Because what I can do is have that like that. And then just simply flip it. So we go Y. And then we'll cut this in half. Bam. And then we'll just do the same. We'll just mirror everything. Actually, no, maybe not the door, but the at least the frame. Because then what I can do is just like join these two together. Push that to here. Merge vertices at distance. Make sure that the normals are recalculated to the outside. And then pull every little bit of this in. And then this center line, we're going to get rid of the faces on both sides. Because that's going to have the outside on it. So we need that to be merged right down the center if possible. There we go. Now if I take that and have the door like that, that works. I just need to have the door handle connected. Make sure I set the origin of the geometry to make sure I set the origin of the geometry to something decent. So like for instance here we'll go origins. Try and set it to something nice, so like here. And then what should happen is when this door opens, oh, like this, then we get to see Frisk come in. That's gonna be the only thing that's probably like stone around here at the moment. It's either that or replace the stone with something that looks better. Because that's ghost brick at the moment. I can always just leave it, because I'm going to do this anyway with it. What I need is characters now, so I need... Frisk. Where's Frisk? There's Frisk. Wait, that moment where I appended Frisk into the scene, it's not giving me anything. What? Ghost Break, are you messing with me? No, I call it Ghost Breaks up there where I've got my mouse. You can see if I drag that out a little bit more, you can see the name just above my head. Oh, it's just I had to name it something, so I was like, go on, I'll just name it Ghost Break. It's just a file name. It seemed self-explanatory, you know. Right, the idea for this is that Frisk is probably going to be about the same size as Napstablook, but I need, for every single one of these doors, because the doors should be uniform in height, I need Toriel to be in here. So everyone's going to be like, dude, why is Toriel in like every file? It's like, because she's the height of everything. Roughly. Unless I put Saroba in it for a laugh. Just turn around and be like, right, Saroba's the new animation model in terms of height. There's Toriel. Okay, so what should happen is that Toriel should just fit under the doorway, And Frisk should be, if we're going off animation here, Frisk should be up to Toriel's waist roughly to get the height-wise. Right. I just realized that door needs one. The smoothing doing on it properly. So I need auto smooth 30 on it. I think it's really cute when people draw Napstablooks small, like much smaller than Metaton. The thing is, it's like compared to Metaton robot form, yeah, I can see that. But like Ghost should be roughly, I'd say about the same size as Frisk. Just that. There we go. Right, let's see why. How? Okay. Get totally meta with this and just have like. Oh, hang on. Just get totally meta with this and have the characters react to me messing around with them while I'm busy doing all of this stuff. Toriel's like, my child, he's using me for size comparison again. There we go. He is the size of a body pillow compared to Metaton. And whenever I see Napstablook, I want Metaton to hug. He's like a pillow. Yeah, I can just imagine this turning into like Toriel's commentary over me doing all of this. My child, even though I've not left the ruins in hundreds of years, I'm in every single scene. There we go, I'll get Napstablook as well in here in a moment. I'm just trying to get this right. Give me a moment. I'm just trying to find out where I have the top down of Napstablook's house. It's here somewhere because I had it copied recently. Ah, there it is. Need to throw that in the reference. There we go. No, no, it's right there. Stop. There we go. The reference to. The only reason I'm doing this is because I do want it to be kind of like that, but the house doesn't accommodate that, so I've got to kind of make it fit within this sort of setup. It says, hey Damon, how's everything going? I mean, I'm giving a break from Helldivers for a bit, so I can do a bit of modeling. Yeah, not been too good. Got a lot of aches and pains recently, primarily from like dealing with the baby. Best way to describe it is, I've mentioned previously that I have tendonitis still that was not sorted, you know, from when I played Doom too much, and it keeps coming back every now and again. But when I carry the baby, especially because the baby's growing and getting heavier, it's weighing on my arms and hands a lot. And because I've been doing it way more recently because of people not being able to help out with the baby like they have been doing recently, my arms and hands have been taking the brunt of it all. So pretty painful at the moment. Jen's not faring too better either, so we're just trying to keep on top of things while also not falling apart, you know. But yeah, it's rough. Ooh, come on now. Come on now. I wanted to do a stream the other day, but I was seriously on the verge of like depression and anger, so I ended up just being like, yeah, no, I'll not do that, just in case, because I was trying to force myself, and I was like, not a good idea to force myself. Let's try this. We go all the way to the back wall here. And then we'll just make it the same size, but we'll do it in Napstablooks style and just put everything in kind of the same places. Also, still want a physical copy of Stellar Blade. Not played the digital version yet, for obvious reasons. Even though I want to. Just want the physical version, but it's censored, so kind of sucks. It's like, I'm happy that I got a copy, but it's like, yeah, I still want the physical. Kind of like when I ended up getting a copy of, I think it was Dead or Alive 3 physical online, because couldn't get a copy of, not Dead or Alive 3, sorry, Dead or Alive Extreme 3, because you couldn't get a copy of that over here, so I ended up having to get a copy of that. That was crazy. I'm not going to question how Napstablooks houses a square on the inside when they're round on the outside, but it's whatever. Hey, Happy! Depressed Ghost. That reminds me, Happy, I got the images off the website, or rather, the website? Google. After I talked to you, I just need to do that animation for a laugh. I'm, like, planning little things, and then, like, recently I reminded myself that, yeah, I put in for a big event, so I need to actually get working on stuff. So it's like, I'm gonna actually have to either... The worst part is, I really want to do a fight animation for, like, my next thing, and I've got ideas for it, but I'm gonna need to do this trailer, so it's like, I'm probably just gonna have to focus on the trailer and do that rather than the fight animation, because I did the Soroba one as a test, and I'm like, you know what, the Soroba one's great, because I really like this. I can whip this up in like 3 or 4 days. And I'm thinking about the event, and I'm like, if I leave it till the last moment, there is no way I'm hitting key goals with it. So the only thing I can really do now is just speedrun making the trailer from now until like the end of the year, which it's really still leaving it a little bit long. I figure I need to choose like very choice scenes to do, you know, from like each area. Like, who's in chat at the moment, as well as Happy? Sammy, you're still here, right? I think it's Sammy, Damon, and Happy, right? Unless we got people lurking in the background that I don't know about. Let's see. No, I think I have like one person viewing. So yeah, I think it's just me, says Happy. Okay, so Happy, if I did a trailer, do you reckon I should just do it like the other trailers and just like copy those in terms of the scenes? Or do you reckon I should have like key points from the story? Like, what do you think I should definitely put in the trailer? Because the only reason I ask is because I feel like some people might think about different scenes, like, oh dude, can you do this? Can you do that? You know. Like, I definitely want to focus on some of the new models, so definitely having like Onion and Gerson in there would be good. I'd really like that. I'm not good at making decisions. No, it's fine, it's fine. Had to restart my PC because YouTube chat bugged out, says Damon. No, it's alright, Damon. But yeah. Is there any specific specific scene. My computer just crashed. Everyone's computer just crashed. That's weird. If such your hands aren't doing good, yeah, I hope they get better. There's like some warning signs that it might be something else, but that's why I'm going the docs to make sure it's not, because if it is, that really will suck. I figure I'm just jumping to conclusions, so I'm not gonna even bother saying what I think it is, because I realize it might not be. So what I'm gonna do is when I go to the docs, I'm just gonna explain everything and just be like, look, this is my fear. Can we get this checked out just to make sure it's not this? Yeah. I'm hoping that it won't be. Because yeah, if it is, then it will really suck in the long term. But yeah, good news. Been having a lot of fun with the baby and everything. Just chilling out, having fun playing. You know, she's been great. Problem is, my arms. Seriously, if we ever get to the point where it's like Cyberpunk or Ghost in the Shell where we invent transhumanism, then sign me up for that straight away. I will go like half cyborg with robo legs and robo arms. Totally be down for that. Let's see. Floor. Okay. Hopefully they can check you out and it's not the end of the world. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Like, the thing is, again, I jumped to conclusions like really early on, and now I'm just like, I hope it's not that, you know, so. Oh, just as a laugh, I'm deliberately using Luigi's Mansion textures here. I just edited them slightly. I was like, I get the Luigi's Mansion style vibes, and yeah, because of the recent stuff with Nintendo and Gmod, I was like, yeah, I'm doing that. Yeah, Jen. Meanwhile, Jen's playing Final Fantasy in the background. I had the cutest bit. I had the cutest bit the other day with the little one. Literally, like, she's totally chill, but you could tell she was sleepy, kind of refusing to go to sleep. And I was like, oh, all right. So normally we put her in a bed, but sometimes she just can't get comfy without one of us there. I was like, okay, I gotta stay with her then. I ended up putting her on me, and she just slept on my chest. So I was having such a laugh. She was there for like an hour and a half or something. It was so cute. Jen was like, dude, do you wanna move or whatever? I was like, no, I will stay here. Also, yeah, I did fall asleep with her on my chest at one point, which was so cute as well. Happy says, I have 2 blue eyes coming today. Oh, nice. Tim says, sorry I haven't been on Helldivers 2 recently. Been playing Stellar Blade non-stop. Dude, I don't blame you. That's why I want a physical copy. That's why I want a physical copy. I want the physical copy for the 1.0 goodness rather than the patched version. Oh yeah, I love the, if you've not already seen it, go look at the Japanese response to it. The Japanese response to the changes from the patch have been interesting. Do you sell physical copies? Let me tell you. They should do, because like Jen said, that's how they figured out it was messed around with. Yeah, you can easily get a physical copy if you want from like Amazon or something for like $60. Problem is, I don't want to spend it's like $60 for it. And before it goes up way more in price though, because of the controversies. I love the way I watched Iron Mouse play it before, and even Iron Mouse was like, woohoo! When it came to Eve's character model, so that was funny. Oh. Okay, there we go. Tempted to get a physical copies for that game will become incredibly rare. I can tell you that now. They'll become incredibly rare, incredibly fast, based off controversy. Unless people do the opposite, which is just, nah, you've already bit the hand that feeds you, so we're just not going to purchase it, which I don't blame people for. You know. Do not blame people for that at all. Now, the Japanese are already, like, up in arms about it as well. Which is crazy. There you go, this is gonna look really cool. I did the same with No Man's Sky, it took me years to get back into it. What was the problem with No Man's Sky? I thought that was a perfect launch. I'm looking over at Jen here and she's just smiling. It's a little bit of a joke between us. Jen, this isn't breaking any rules or anything, but are you in the credits for No Man's? I was gonna say, I think you're in the credits for No Man's. We'll just leave it at that. I was trying to remember whether you were or weren't. You get way more lucky than I do with things like that. I love the way you're just smiling in the back. It's like, Yeah, it's okay. I'll redact any other questions for obvious reasons. So yeah, if you look really hard, you may find Jen in the credits for No Man's Sky. That's all I can mention about that. I love the way Jen's just chuckling to herself here now. It's like, yeah, Don't get me wrong, it definitely made it an amazing game. Yeah, the newer version of it looks fantastic. Which is crazy, like everybody else has said, the difference between launch and like now is night and day. You know. Quite literally. It's okay, Jen. It's okay. I can just hear you in the background, so I thought I might as well just add that as well. It's okay. It's okay, Jen. So funny. It's all good. I'm pretty proud of myself for that one. Hey, memes. I'm sure if Stu was here, Stu would be laughing at that one as well. Stu, if you see any of these streams at all, get in contact with me. You've not done it in like 5 months. Okay, there we go. That's not looking too bad. Sammy says, hi, Jen. Hi. I don't know whether you can hear her there. Hope you can. I was also having a laugh with people before and saying the darkest timeline is when Sketchfab, DeviantArt, and the Model Resource get raided because of them being resources for Nintendo content. That will be crazy. Nintendo comes out full swinging with all the cease and desists. Wall textures are looking pretty good. The funny thing is, I've actually edited them a little bit. They're from Luigi's Mansion, quite literally. All of these are. I've just heavily edited them. I mentioned it before, where it was like, as soon as I heard the whole thing with Gmod and Nintendo, I was like, I'm just deliberately going to do the Luigi's Mansion vibe for Napstablooks house. So yeah. In before Nintendo cancels me. Luigi or not, it worked. Jason's mouse is RPG mods. Hello there! Jenny, while you're here, did you like the Saroba video? I know I didn't send you the link to it, even though I said I was going to post it up, because it's your Saroba model. Oop. Yeah, in terms of like Gmod and stuff, I watched it. I think it was fantastic. Thank you very much. I couldn't have done it without your model, you know. Like, admittedly, I edited a couple of tiny things so that it worked with the scene, but apart from that... Yeah, so for anyone who's in chat and doesn't know, Jenny Says Mao, in here, currently in chat, is the one that's doing the models for Immersiontale, the new character models, and also made Saroba and Martlet for VR chat. And it's the Saroba model that I used for the Saroba short that I just recently did. So yeah, if you ever wanted to meet them, then they're here. Hello, person who makes cool things as memes. Yeah, I would argue that basically a lot of the stuff that I'm doing in future would not be possible without the help as well. Because I really needed the new models that I've been asking for, so it's all good. I can't wait to animate them all. I know I can see somebody in future being like, dude, you have so much to animate, what the heck? It's like, yeah, I know, but at the same time, it's all fun. I really do enjoy doing characters. So much. I think there's a little bit of room left for improvement, and that's mainly just overall movement with like characters, you know, body movement and stuff. But outside of that, and just getting it done to like different timing based on what's going on, I reckon I've done really good. I've been looking at like some stuff online recently of how you should look at your own work compared to how you judge yourself. And yeah, if I look at myself from like last year and the year before, instead of just sort of picking myself apart and being really hypercritical of certain things, then I've definitely improved, which I'm really happy about. Okay, so this is the kind of thing we're doing here, and I'm just going to be putting the beams and everything all over the place. And then we'll put the two windows at the back here. We'll disguise the seam that is here from the original texture. This is like an Undertale remake than a fan game. Yeah, this is literally me doing a fully animated movie. I'm doing a fully animated movie with everything. So it's gonna be awesome. Just need to get all these objects right. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put trim here and then move the trim into the main geometry. Main walls. And then what we're going to do is move the trim and then start just copying and pasting the floor trim. And away we go. The funniest thing that I have recently with the project, and that I actually find quite amusing, is people will come in, mainly to the Undernet, and be like, dude, is Dave here? And I'm like, wait, who wants me? Because I got this ping the other day. It was somebody coming in going, is Dave here? And he was like, yeah, he's here. Why? It's like, oh my god, I'm loving his stuff. And I was like, oh, hi. Kind of busy right now. Can you make a 1 hour movie with the voice actors? Yeah. That's what I'm doing. I wonder if Eve is on VR chat, says Damon. I can try and search it up. Hang on. Eve Avatar VR chat. Probably. First reveal, outfits. Oh, somebody for some strange reason has put a Wario head over it. I can't see one yet. But I can see it happening, like, pretty soon. Somebody will just, like, just hack a PS5 and get it out. So for anyone who wants to know, Eve as in the character from Stellar Blade. There you go. So all this stuff is based on Luigi's Mansion, and I'm literally just gonna be throwing it all together. Damon says, "I'm not obsessed. You're obsessed." Lolo says, "I have an idea for a line." Oh. The idea for using the Luigi's Mansion stuff is not just to have a laugh, but good thing. Can you make Sans say "want to have a bad time"? I could do, but I need to get the voice actor to do that because I've got the True Pacifist lines done. But yeah, the idea is to just reference Luigi's Mansion heavily because it kind of Napstablooks gives me those vibes anyway. It's like we do that, we build this room up, and then this is literally going to look straight out of that for a laugh. I just thought it would be a cute little reference using all the textures and same style and everything to build up the environment. No one have a role for Sans. Sans' lines have been done by Lofi, but it's the whole thing of if I want to do extra lines, like any extras, I'm gonna have to contact them again and get them to do extra lines. So at the moment, it's just like, yeah, I'm not doing any extras for the time being. I have all that I need. I just don't want to go pestering for any extras that I don't necessarily need right now. It's gonna be cool having this entire place like covered in junk because I want like retro junk in here as well as like the fridge and the TV and everything just to make it look a little bit more interesting. I do that and then the same there. I try and like stretch these out a little bit. That's not gonna be too bad. I wrote Asgore randomly, says Lalo. Okay, so what I can do now is I can bring the beams from the sides down to meet here, and then we'll be good. That reminds me, I can do the... Don't ask me how there's a square room in a circular house. I really don't know. And because my brain is wired to work a certain way, it's just like, what? Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. Let's do that. And then I can do the same going across, and then we'll just cut these out. That reminds me, a lot of the messages that I'm getting back right now, especially from like Frisk and other thing, or the characters, are stuff like it's all going to be done around summer. So essentially, most of the other work will be done, you know, when everybody's having the next big breaks from like university or work or whatever. I don't know when that is personally. I'll have to ask people. But yeah, hopefully, what's going to happen is when that happens, I'm just going to like turn around to everybody, hit them up in DMs and be like, I need these lines, do them. I would love to see Sans fighting Grillby, but why? Why? Oh. Can I like move that across there? Just scoot it over just a little. Oh, okay. Maybe not. There we go. The idea now is to do like this. Just get these beams from the top. And we'll just bring them down into the main geo here. And we'll just do beam main. And instead of using these for overhead beams, we'll use these for bits in the wall. Right, so we'll do like that. And then we'll just place these in areas where the textures or the models don't quite fit. And we'll make it fit. That's the best way of putting it. It's like, we'll make it fit. Sand's not paying his tab. Sand's just like not paying his tab over the many years, and Grillby's just had enough. See, like that. That covers it up nicely. And then we can do the same with like other areas. So we can just do like linked. If I put that in the corner here, then we get this kind of thing. Ooh. Can do the same here. I think though that might not work because I don't have a back on it. Yeah, I'd need to make a back for it. So only work in some instances, especially where stuff like overlaps. I'm just being really cheeky here and using these in interesting ways that I know that will work. Just don't tell anybody I got rid of the errors in the model by doing this. No, I'm messing. A lot of people in the industry do this, where they're just like, so anyway, don't have to do this, so you can just join these up like so, and away we go. You find a lot of like cheap little cheats like this in games where they just make stuff out of Lego blocks, essentially. There we go. Maybe not as rough as this. They'll clean it up a lot better than what I've done, but... Napstablooks' house is made out of literally, like, cocktail sticks in terms of the way that it's designed. Because of me doing this. Like, Grillby giving a drink that Sans didn't order and then they start fighting, but... gets interrupted with Papyrus opening the door and kicking and saying, Sans, what are you doing? That would be amusing. I love Legos, says Tammy. Tammy? Sammy. I messed up there. I was reading too fast. Damon says, that looks so good. It's one of the few ways that you can mess around and like really prototype something fast. I get stuff done. I'm Tammy now then, says Sammy. No, I super messed up there. I don't even know why I said that. It's that weird thing where your brain just all of a sudden decides, hey Dave, you're gonna do something stupid on stream and it's gonna look so funny. It's like, but brain, please no. It's just like, tough luck, Dave. You're making a mistake on stream. Like, no! Ooh. Oop, doo-doo. There we go. Now all I need to do is just, where these two models would normally intersect, we just go, yoink. That fixes that. Like when I tried to spell cool, but spelled spoon, says Sammy. It's just, it's weird when you do it and then you don't expect it, and the next thing you know, you're like, oops, I goofed up. Right, then what we do is we'll mirror this. I'll just get rid of those two. Bam! Right? And then we just moved that back there. I'd have a mental breakdown doing that. So Harambe games. It's fine. What could possibly go wrong? I'm mentally fine, honest. It's joke time. Oh, we had an interesting one before in the Undernet. Had somebody come in and literally be, and this isn't me calling them out, I just find this funny, because they may see this. I'm not entirely sure on the user themselves, but they came in, and they literally were like, I don't trust anybody in this community. And everyone was like, hello? Because they were like a new user. And they were like, yeah, I don't trust anybody in this community, especially the ones that have Azriel and Kara as their avatar. It's like, wait, what now? So I think it was like Sailor was asking them, like, are you sure you're okay? And they were like, yeah, kid, I've seen things. Like, oh, it's gonna be that type of person, is it? So I'm like, you do realize you're in a community full of people who you don't trust then. I'm not sure that makes any sense. And they were like, kid, trust me, I've seen things. I'm sat there going, oh my god, I wish I was I was recording this right now. And then somebody turned around and went, kid, Dave's anything but. And then we had a laugh and said that apparently my family and like my wife and kid had been deleted from this timeline because this guy had just wished it into existence. And I was like, no. And then somebody else mentioned about my computer as well. So I went, this really is the genocide timeline. I've lost my family and my computer in the space of half an hour. It was so funny. We were just making such a big joke about it because he's literally one of those guys that's like, I've been around it all over the place. I've seen things. And it's just like, dude, seriously, you okay? You mentally all there? That was so funny. Just one of those people. Like I was saying, I'm not having a go, I just found it funny. But that's only because I was just like treating it as just one giant joke. Hey Doge! Honestly, I've done that before. It's that whole thing, it's just funny when somebody comes in and goes, I've seen things. It's like, we all have. In fact, I think Sailor was like, we've all seen things. And then he was like, no, trust me. I've seen things. It's like, I turned around and went, this guy must have like PTSD from the Undertale community or something. And he came why? It was the open eye emoji. I'm so eepy. My disappointment is immeasurable and thy day is ruined, says memes. Frisk versus Omega Flower versus Azriel. Oh, interesting. If man has PTSD in the community, then why join the Undertale world? That's what I don't get, you know. That's why I was asking. I was like, why'd you join an Undernet, the Undernet server if you've got PTSD from the community? Surely that's kind of counterproductive. You know. How do you call Undertale, but everyone's a skeleton? Bone Tail. Ooh. So yeah, for those just coming in, we've had some laughs already. Just started doing the inside of Napstablooks' house. Only gonna do the downstairs. And the only reason I'm doing it as Metaton's shape is just because it makes more sense, because that does not make sense when you look at the actual house from the outside. The funniest part about it, though, is when I was looking at the actual houses, ironically enough, it was the Minecraft ones from Doja's team. I was looking at the houses from above, and I was like, wait a minute, is the actual shape of the house matching the downstairs shape of the room? Because if so, then it's weird, is like, the sprite vertically is drawn like an apple ear pod or something, but it insinuates that instead of being vertically like that, it might be like lying down. I don't know, because of the way that the room is. I started going crazy thinking about all kinds of ways that the house could be different or like that, and I just came to the conclusion of, yeah, I don't want to deal with that. I was like, nope, no, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not going crazy again over Napstablooks' house. I already did that with Hotland and Waterfall. I'm good. Ooh. AirPod house is my beloved. But yeah, I figure I get all these rooms and everything done, and then I try and get the trailer done as quickly as possible with like major scenes in it, because I need to do that. Otherwise, if I do end up in event, the reason why I coughed is primarily because I don't know whether I am or not. But if I end up in the event, then I'm going to need to do a lot of stuff real fast. And yeah, for anyone who's just come in as well, I'm literally using Luigi's Mansion style textures and also details just to kind of make this work, because I feel like it would benefit from it. Toby, look at what you did. You're driving a man crazy because of your geometry. Someone photoshopped Napstablooks' house onto a human ear and turned it into one of those Amazon Echo ads. Seriously, this is the one thing that I've heard everybody say, even, I think it was Sailor or Eve, people that try and do stuff for Undertale in 3D, you will always hear people running into issues with the geometry, and it's primarily because it's open to interpretation in so many different ways. So you can look at one thing and be like, okay, my head kind of understands that, kinda, and then somebody else will do like a completely different version, and you're like, wait a minute, how did you work this out? So then it's almost like you're comparing homework. You know, it's like, excuse me, how did you do this? It's like, well, my thought process was this. It's like, huh, that's interesting. Takes notes, uses it to adapt own work. You know, it literally becomes like the entire fandom working together to try and make the most accurate thing ever out of what's been given. Thing is, can I append the house geometry here from last time? I don't want a sofa or anything, I just want generic house assets. Let's try. I need to save this, open generic house assets, see what's in it, and then which ones I need, and then I'll just pick them out for Napstablooks' house. Where are they? Generic house assets. Okay, I need just the fridge. And maybe a small table. What's even funnier is like most 3D models all work in their own way. Yeah. It's like, it's partly, it's why I like doing the 3D stuff with the community, because like, it's fun being able to see what other people have done and ask them about it, especially if you get lucky to ask people, you know, where it's like, so anyway, how did you work this out? And people then tell you about it, and you're like, oh, okay. Or you shoot them a DM or something, like, excuse me, I'm driving myself crazy here, can you help? You know, it's really interesting getting to understand people's workflow and everything, and just the logic behind choices that were made. I'm just trying to, there's where the fridge goes and the TV next to it. What about if I just open the other file here? Where is it? Basic house assets. If I just take fridge here. What's that over there? Oh, that's Asriel's room. The stars hanging from the ceiling. I just need to boom. And then get rid of the nightstand and do file, save as, fridge. I also need to get the TV and the computer in here, which I downloaded the other day that I need to credit the makers of, because otherwise I would be a terrible person for not doing that. Albert says, what is the first word? Says, ghost in front of a human. Boo! Here's another joke. What do you call a skeleton in a closet? Go on, I'm not entirely sure. I don't know where this one's gonna go. Hey Sky, nice to see you. That reminds me. While more people are coming in, International Hide and Seek Champion 1954. While people are coming in now, I can ask more people the question because of me asking it earlier on. But the Saroba short that went up, how many people liked the actual proper version? Because I saw a lot of people in the comments, so I was like, go on, I'll ask, you know, while everybody's actually in here. Need to put that over here. Do 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 do. At the moment, these textures look almost like they could be out of Resident Evil 4. Which is kind of amusing. Yeah, for everyone that's around at the moment, I hope you enjoyed the Saroba demo. Because, worked hard on that one. For obvious reasons. Sky says, missed a bit of what you were saying. You usually get a buffering for about 5 seconds for some reason. That's weird. I've not had any frame drops, but yeah, the small demo that I released. Now as well. Ah! What's going on? I'm just seemingly dropping like mad here. Let's do, what was it? TV? Old TV? TV. I'm literally just grabbing the source files for these assets, and then we can... throw them together, buy them, do all this. And then we have the TV. And then I need the computer as well, so we need a computer. That should be good. There we go. It's YouTube. Last joke and then I go, says Albert. What do you call a cleaning skeleton? The Grim Sweeper. Oh no! I reload a few times and at some point it stops being an issue, says Sky. It's a weird one, that. I need to get the, there we go, the file for the TV ready here and the computer, and then we can put them both in the scene. Just need to... TV... Slap that there, and then that should be good to go. Then we can just go... Albert says, goodbye! See you next time, Albert! Thanks for the jokes! My guess would have been an intern you kept for too long. Is it an FBX file or something that I had here? TV, source, no. That reminds me, I I'll go through an idea with you guys as well. I did say easy idea. It's more for a character than anything else. I just want your opinion on whether my interpretation is decent or not, because it's a very hard character to interpret. Hey, Alvin! That reminds me, while Alvin's here, and while this is loading, where is it? File, clean up, no, where is it? Missing files, textures, buy him. Right, can we just hope that this loads? I love the way the base color is just not loading here. Now it is. You're a game theorist, this guy. Alvin's on stream. Where is he? Like, no joke, I've got Alvin here, he's on stream. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. There he is. He's on stream. He's got fried chicken again. Honestly, I love that version of Frisk. It's so funny. Oh my god, why is this Alvin? That's your avatar now. Seriously, if I could change your user picture to that, I would. Jen, I'll have to show you this later on. Alvin has this this avatar of Frisk, right? It's a really cute one with like angel wings. But for some strange reason, one of the things that you can do with it is pop out an entire KFC basically. And then the face can have like different emotes for it, like nasty or happy or whatever. He's done like what looks like this evil smirk while eating fried chicken. Looks so funny. I still like that one. It's so funny. Specular, yep, that's fine. Right, so now we just take the TV and we go file, save. Napster Retro TV. And then we're just gonna go bam, and then we'll do the same for the PC. We'll just, and then I'll ask about. It's the head of the one guy in air gear. Man, I'm laughing so much, says Alvin. Good, good. I like that. Laughing's good. There you go. Old computer FPX. Where is it? Computer source. Actually, I got an idea. What I'll do is quickly, where are we at here? Chat, you coming with me for a sec? I'm going checking on the baby. We're literally both going to go check on the baby because I just need to make sure she's okay. Oh, I just seen the time, yeah. Okay there, Jen. You can say hi. You can say bye. Let's go check on the baby. You enjoying your game? Let's see. Okay. Baby seems fine. You can just double check, but yeah, she seems fine. Oh, right. Let's go and check here. Yeah, that window's still open. Window's open. Right, I'll see you later on. And go back to my stream. Check on the baby and make sure she's sleeping. She's literally just face down in the floor, just enjoying a nap. Is the baby still made of flesh and bone? Indeed. But yeah, you guys probably couldn't hear, but baby's just like... So yeah. No, what I mean by that is she likes sleeping like face down basically with her butt up in the air for some weird reason. So always gotta check her and make sure she's actually breathing. I have like a baby monitor next to me at all times when I'm on stream. but it's always better just like going checking by hand, so. Normally it's just a case of putting your hand on her back and just making sure she's actually breathing, and it's like, okay, she's breathing. It's great. This is cool. I don't have to be paranoid anymore. Everything's fine. Can I tell you something that made me really happy, Sasami? Yeah, go for it. Textures. Computer. Textures. Oh my god, so many materials. I am... right, do we have specular or anything else here? Computer, textures... Ah, yeah, we have AO, metallic, roughness, specular, okay. Metallics. Where's my image? Image texture, open. Textures, where's the metallics? Roughness, specular, the... Let's see what chat says. So my friend doesn't draw often when he isn't very happy, but he drew an egg boy today. It was very cute. Oh, nice. Roughness. That reminds me, isn't there was a trailer for one of the new seasons for, what was it? It was either Has Been or Hell of a Boss recently. Oh, they started a new season? I've got to catch up. What I'm probably going to do is change what it says on the computer screen. This is just the default one that I've got offline at the moment. AO, do that. Normal, okay. For normals, you have to change the shading. Shading here. I am... Wait a minute. Can I just... Tangent space normal map? Can I just plug that in there and just go... Textures, normals? I'm hoping that works. Can I just buy it? AO... 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 Okay. I hope that works. File, save as retro computer. Right, and then we go back to Loki's house. Hey, Classic! Sammy says, and apparently he doesn't realize he draws when he's happy, so it really felt good to know he was happy. He's been doing a lot mentally, so just another sign. Oh, that's definitely good then. Obvious reasons of why. Yeah, hey Classic, what's been happening is I've just been like getting some assets from offline, you know, just so it's easy to build stuff up real quick. It's like, for instance, the TV and everything that I'm going to be importing. TV. This is probably going to be absolutely gigantic. Yep, there we go. Giga TV, Lord of the TVs, has Dark Souls music for its intro. Oh. I'm done drinking my cup of tea and also a cookie, says Alvin. I got out of the shower before. And I was so warm after being in the shower, and plus it's getting warmer here. I was like, right, I'm going out. I went out and got myself an ice cream. Came back and I was like, haha, nice and cool again. Ooh. Seriously, this TV is bigger than Frisk. This is not realistic. Look at this. The TV is a character in itself. This TV is bigger than a small child, and no, that's not accurate to real life. I know I know TVs from like the 90s and stuff were big because they were tube TVs, but not that big. Not that big. This is literally like the entirety of Frisk's being. That looks a little bit more realistic. Kinda. Let's try and knock it down a little bit more. About there. That's kind of realistic compared to 90s TVs. I'll throw that in there. Half tempted to like a games console hooked up to that or something. Like go grab myself a well, actually no, I could get my own model. I'll show you guys. I could grab it from my my source files from ages ago, but I could literally slap a Dreamcast on that and away we go. That'd be awesome, you know, it's like a neat little reference, even though it's not actually in the game. Oh, that meme. So that needs to be more over there based off the artwork. Yeah, it needs to be closer to the fridge. When you have an XL TV like that, the biggest tube screen I saw like this ever was I think one of the ones that I had when I lived with my parents ages ago. And I think that one was about a 30-inch or a 28. Funny thing is, I can actually search a lot of the stuff that I used to have and find it on eBay for like a couple of hundred. Okay, so I need the computer over here. Just go bam, scenery. PC. But yeah, I'm scaling everything to Frisk here because I imagine the monsters have got all these things from the human world after falling in the trash dump, so scaling everything to Frisk is kind of smart. I love the way the keyboard is bigger than Frisk here. The entire thing is, heck, even the mouse is. So I found Jack the Skellington is Papyrus' dad and Gastrus' his grandpa, but that's just the theory, says Alvin. Ooh. Come on. There we go. Now I just need to put the mouse next to Frisk's hand. Okay, yeah, that's way too big. Can we just like... oh, there, maybe? Alvin coming up with some crazy theories again. I just need like a soundboard thing, but that's Alvin. Or oh Alvin. Just because of the amount of times he comes up with crazy theories. That's why he's represented by that. That's Alvin's avatar. Just need to take a screenshot of that with a thing next and it just says Alvin. Where is it? There we go. Oh wait, no. Asriel's in the way, so you can't see what I've done. There we go. It's all good. Did you see Styx made a MatPat movie? He's may do one more vid yet. No, I didn't. I've not been keeping tabs on Matt, honestly, for a little while. Ooh. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Doodle-doo. What I'm thinking of doing is putting this on like a small table because of how it is there. If I do save and then we open up the stuff we did before, the home stuff. What I can do is I can take the generic house assets and just use those. Because I figure if I use this table, it might work. Absolutely love the tunes for Yellow. They're so good. Some are just bangers like this. Okay, so if I take these, I reckon I can make these work. Small bookshelf, what is that? It's like nowhere to be seen. Yeah, let's just delete that. Matt Pat also hosted Creators in Fashion over on Style Theory. Oh, nice. Let's see, tables. Just name that file a generic file name. Tables. Half tempted to, before Nintendo possibly strikes, is pick up some models from like Smash or something, and then have those be on Papyrus's desk, you know, for the strategic things that he does. Just have him look as though he's playing with Smash amiibos or something. Like, can I actually do that if we go to like model resource? Have they already got like files for this? There's me already taken from Luigi's Mansion. Let's try Smash Bros. Melee. Actually, why am I just searching Melee? I can just go. No, wait, what? GameCube. Is it Melee? And then I can just look at the trophies. Oh, here we go. Yep, bunch of trophies. Bunch of trophies. How many of them is there? 175. Okay, so that's quite a lot. Hope it exists, that's definitely Papyrus. I love Amiibo, good memories. Funny thing is, Amiibo were like the only way for quite a long time that you could get a cheap version of some of your favorite Nintendo characters, so they're not too bad. You know. I definitely don't hate them. It's just, it got a bit crazy with the way that Nintendo were doing some of them behind like certain things, like instead of making them easy to get, they deliberately start doing like limited edition ones or ones that were bundled with certain games. And while that's cool and everything, it's like the only thing you really use them for is Smash. You know? So it's like, it's a little bit crazy. Oh my god, I could literally do Waluigi as a figure on Papyrus's desk. Yeah, I could get the Melee models. Or I could get, have we got Switch? Actually, no, where's Wii? Go Wii and use the Brawl ones. Let's see about the Brawl ones. Assist trophies? No. What about actual trophies? Bosses, items, stage elements. None of these are what I want. Stages, special stages, subspace emissary. Ah, there we go, trophies. 544 trophy files. What? I don't remember Brawl having that many. I'm just having a look through some of them now. Just realised the Cappy from the trophy list here literally is just the mushroom from Waterfall. Just have like a load of random trophies on Papyrus's desk now. Or some ones that we know are going to be from like a bunch of memes. Well, at least I got A wide variety of choice there. That's nuts. You should stuff a random Smash icon in Sans room or something. I just realized, what if the poorly made papyrus amiibo that you made? Oh my god, I just realized you could have a an easy prototype for Bratty here. There's one of the other trophies for, what is it, Calypso? That is literally just a what looks like a female alligator with an afro in the Smash trophy list. The thing is, the reason why I even mention that is because, like, a lot of the times it's really hard, especially if you're not a character modeler, trying to figure out, like, what you're going to do for inspiration or for making models or attempting to make models in a certain way. And that just looks totally like what you'd need for starting off, getting the idea of, like, an alligator model. What else we got here? Mr. Game & Watch. Yeah, I got tons to pick from here. Obviously over 500, so it'd be crazy just like put them all on there. Just put like a massive collection of trophies, make it look like he's played way too much Smash. Right. I get these tables in here. Don't know how big they're gonna be, we'll find out now. Maybe not too big. Again, the idea, I know people are gonna turn around at one point and be like, so anyway, Dave, you actually planning on finishing any of these stages that you're making at the moment? It's like, yes. The only reason I haven't finished some of these stages at the moment is primarily just because I'm trying to make progress on a lot of them all at once. And that's just so that I can turn around and be like, oh yeah, I just need to do final touches on things rather than be like, oh, I need to do the entire thing, you know? Because if I just turn around and be like, oh, I need to do the entirety of the underground again, I don't think people are going to be happy. Whereas if I turn around and be like, oh, I just got this tiny thing to do. You know, I just gotta do a couple of little things. People aren't too annoyed by that compared to me being like, so anyway, it's going to be like another year before I do anything again in terms of animating. Have fun with that, guys. It's like somebody the other day asked me about it. They were like, is it going to come out this month? I was like, maybe not that quick, but no, we're getting there. Definitely not within a month. Okay, so the idea is to put this over here in the corner. This is the exact desk from tutorials as well. Just put that in the corner about here. And then I'm going to slap the computer on it instead of the way that it is in game, because then I don't have to mess around with this too much. You can just be like, boom, plonk it on top there. Data files, gotta love them. They can be huge. Sometimes on imports, Blender can be careful. How to crash? Yeah, sometimes it can crash depending on like several different things. It's a pain when it does. Understandable, says Alvin. I like how, you know, people are hyped and everything. It's just tempering thy expectations by being like, yeah, it's not going to be out in a month. Okay, there we go. We got as a computer, and I'll even do like a small stand in between. So it kind of makes the scene look a little bit more interesting. Then I can stand something on that. And then I just got to do like lights and stuff. And then also I got to do the crazy bit where the universe just comes in. And I've also got to punch the windows through here. So I think the best bit is going to be punching the windows through now, because that's like super easy. If I just... It's a circular house, but it has square windows. Don't ask me how that even works. Because I really don't know. Again, it's Toby and his impossible geometry. There's one window over here, one window over here. Does the computer have Wi-Fi? I hope so. Find out it runs AOL or something. It runs like the slowest internet ever. Because it's the underground and obviously they're not going to have like fiber broadband or whatever. The funniest thing is, I remember when I used to play Phantasy Star Online, like an old RPG game for the Dreamcast. And one of the missions was you had to like speed run through an area, and if you completed it super fast, it's like, wow, you must be you're super fast. You must be playing with AOL. And now you look back at it, it's like, oh no, no. Right, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna deliberately punch through these windows like this. We're just gonna, I reckon the windows gonna be something like that, roughly, based on the design and where they are on the sprite, because when you look at them on the sprites, there's one there and one behind the computer. I might do them round. Like, seriously, I'm half tempted to do them round now, because, like, it would fit with the aesthetic, but at the same time, so would the square one a little bit. It's awkward. Either way, I've still got to punch out a hole, so, like, maybe... do that. And then you can do this the really lazy way, just so I can like do this a little bit simple. About there. And then we'll just punch that through by bridging. And then I can make that a little bit bigger. Up there, and then we'll just do that. And then I'll take this and I'll make this into a proper model. So what we can do here is we can do this for the inside, not the outside. Because the outside we're not going to see. At least not the exterior frame. Like that. What I need to do here is take all of this and just bevel it slightly so it's got like a raised edge. Just gives it a little pop, a little something that's like, yep, chef's kiss, you know. Like, remember how 3ds Max or Dark Realm used to have skin overlays? Or waypoints for animations? Yeah, 3ds was terrible for animating in. Like, the one thing that I hated was, up until like 2018 when I used 3ds, was the whole deal with like, it just would not convert anything to seconds. So you would never know what you were up to unless you worked in raw frame data, which was a nightmare. An absolute nightmare. It's just like, dude, seriously, what are we doing here? I absolutely hated working in raw frame data. Worst thing you can ever experience as an animator, especially if you're not keen on having to calculate which frame you're at one specific period in time. Unwrap. It drove me nuts in my college years, this classic. Yeah, it's one of the things where I could never get right with it. Was like, I could get the idea of it, but it was basically a lot of raw maths. And I wouldn't say I was the best at maths. I didn't sign up for like maths when I do like 3D and stuff. I prefer like raw visuals. And by that I mean in terms of like you go into a project and everything is done visually on screen rather than turning around and be like, okay, now I've got to calculate which frame I'm up to. Now how many more frames have I got in this animation? Okay, let's calculate that with a frame calculator. You know, and then from there we can figure out what the heck is going on and how many more frames of animation I'm gonna need. And oh, it was just I'm having PTSD thinking about it. I'd argue that even though animation was already done in 3DS ages ago, that it's one of those things where it's like, you feel sorry for the people that actually had to use it, primarily just because of it's 3DS, man. It's a modeling tool, you know. It's just rough. Real rough. Okay, we've got that there going on. I really need to drag this like up and away so I'm not getting it in the way of anything because it's kind of annoying me. There we go, edit. And then we go home. We hit home and we should focus on that. Blender, for me, making the move from 3DS to Blender was the best thing ever, and that was primarily just because of the way that everything in Blender is just so much easier to do. Like, so much easier coming off the back of 3DS. You know, like you want to do something in 3DS, you might have to look for paid plugins to figure out how it works. In Blender, it's either free or you just search it up and it's free. And most of the time, the trouble that you have can be fixed in like 2 seconds. Whereas with 3DS, it's all kinds of wacky tobacco to make it work. Oh. Th 3DS in general just makes me feel pain. Lots of pain. So it's free or free. See, the thing is, like, everybody used to harp on Blender loads because it was free and it looked bare bones basic. And I can kind of understand because I did that myself. It's kind of like, the best way to describe it is you experience Undertale after everybody else has played it because you look at it and you think it's a meme game with the silly skeletons in it. And you know at least one person has done that, myself included. You know, so when it comes down to it, it's the whole deal of you're looking at 3DS, and 3DS looks like, and was for ages, the industry standard for doing stuff. It was and still is, one of the bigger programs for doing stuff. And then what ends up happening is Blender comes in out of nowhere and starts just doing things way better. Like things that it's like comparing GIMP to Photoshop, if you know GIMP. GIMP's a free image editing program. And it's like you're looking at it thinking, okay, how good is it gonna be here? Let's find out. And next thing you know, Blender's like kicking 3DS's ass because of how good it is. It's just nuts. I just realized I can select active quads here. Will that actually work? Oh, it will. If I select active quads there, I just realized if I realized I also did not explain 3DS very well there. The best way to describe it, a program that you're being charged $3 grand a year for, and it's supposed to come with all these things that make your job a hell of a lot easier. And instead, Blender's over here giving you everything for free that you would need, and everything else that you would pay for in 3DS. It's giving you it all for free, and then turning around and being like, yeah, have fun with that. Plus, it's open source, so if you don't have it, people will make it, and they'll give it you for free or for at least cheaper than 3DS. It's like, oh, okay. It's the most crazy thing ever. Oh. That needs to go to the... Okay. It's a slap in 3DS's face. Yeah, it really is. I like Blender. It also kicks ZBrush's ass too. Yeah, like ZBrush is another one. Like, again, it's the same thing like with 3DS. ZBrush is an industry-wide program that was introduced roughly round about 2006, maybe at the earliest, round there. I can't be 100% correct, but I like trying to be accurate. But it was round there, right? And the whole point of ZBrush, for those who don't know what ZBrush is, essentially, it's a program where you can model anything in it, super high detail, and essentially, it's like you're doing it with modeling clay. And the idea is that you do it super detailed in ZBrush, and then you take that model, import it into something like 3DS, and then you make another version of the model with significantly less detail so that you can optimize it and it can run in game really well. The whole point is that you take the details from the high detailed one and you basically trace them onto the low detailed one, and it just magically makes the low detailed one look like the high detailed one. And ZBrush for years was like the go-to with like modeling in this way. It's good for like characters and stuff. Like, it's really good for characters. You'll see people in like behind the scenes for certain films using ZBrush for doing characters' faces and details like that. And Blender's like, so here we go. Here's a free version of ZBrush basically that we have implemented into Blender that allows you to just edit stuff exactly the same way, more or less. Oh, and also, you've got free video editing software as well in there, and we keep going crazy and adding different other things on. Have fun with that. It's like, whoa, 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 Blender, what? You know, Blender keeps doing all these crazy things and giving them me for free. What's the catch? You know, there's gotta be a catch, right? I just increase the scale here of these, and then I can just like But yeah, sorry for anyone who came in and did not want to hear me talking about, like, software history. I'm just totally into that thing for obvious reasons. Well, that stuff for obvious reasons of me keeping up to date with programs as I attempt to do things. It's just sometimes I don't convey what I actually mean too well. Oh, excuse me. So I should now, oh god, have very terrible texture stretching at the sides. Let's try. Just don't tell anybody I have texture stretching. We'll sort it out, honest. We good? We good? Okay, what I can do is... Oh, no. You didn't see anything. No, that's not it. SY0. SY0. Take this, bam, and then... Follow active quads. Oh no, that should have just worked because of that. There we go. Bless you. Thank you very much, everyone. Yeah, just don't tell anyone I have any stretched UVs here. It's totally fine. It's no big deal. It's not as if we're going to be, like, looking at them for a major point in time or anything. I think I can get away with this. Maybe not like that, though. That doesn't look too bad. It's not the best, but it isn't the worst either. Put that there. Now, what I can do is I can be really, really cheeky here. And just go... Yoink. Here's what I find out. I should have just put, like, 4 of these together or something for the frame instead. Then it'll make me look like an idiot. Like, Dave, why didn't you just do this? But don't! Kiro says hello again. Hello! Welcome back. Okay, I think that should be good. If I just like... Alvin says, I'll be right back. Okay, Alvin. Join. Terminator impression. Right, now if I just do, like, mesh and do plane there. What I can do is, I can put that plane inside that window, make it look like glass, and then we're good. Okay. Then all I need to do is put that roughly about there. Oh, nope. Back a bit. Not there. And then I can just make a glass file there and just join that. There we go. Glass. And this can go there and go. How did I do this material last? It's in the library. Let's go find the library. Okay, glass material shading. Napstablooks house. Glass shading, bam. Paste. There we go. I'm getting back into Terraria. Oh, nice. Should be good there now. I can just verify that by going biome and then clip. Show back face, yep. And then if I just realized I don't know where I've put this actual main beam. So that's gonna be in main geometry, right? Window. Why no music? We have got music? I'm literally listening to it right now, unless nobody else can hear it, right? Is anybody else hearing the music? And before I find out, there's something going on here. I can hear it, Sasami. I can only hear a slight flute. Yeah, I try and keep it down a little bit, but like, there you go, it's up a little bit more. Oop. What song is that? This is Axis's theme from Undertale Yellow. Still having nightmares about getting filtered. So what we've done here is essentially create a reflection plane inside of this window. So now, such a good song. Was trying to get the map here. So the top of the window meets roughly where the fridge is here. Don't want to drown out Dave's wonderful voice. So yeah, thank you very much. But yeah, no, I don't like the audio balancing being too crazy. Behind the computer for the next one. Is it in line with the... No, it isn't in line with the edge of the computer. It's literally in line with the edge of the PC there, so it's like that. And then we just punch through there. And then we go... Oh crap. 10 for rendering there. If I punch through here, what I can do is I can do like a fake outside later on. And the fake outside is going to be showing bits of waterfall. Hey Moody, you feeling pretty lucky? I could do. Excuse me. Doing this the laziest way I know, but it's all good. Bookshot roulette start. Isn't this the one before medium? Where are we up to? Yeah, it is. This is one of my favorites, but it's before the one that you get copyright strike for, so we'll skip it until UG Apartments. Should do some cloning maybe. The wall patterns with Control F and diamond shapes would be cool for the background. Just an idea. And it's like, at the moment, breaking up the geometry like this hasn't really been too bad. It does make it look okay. I just need to put like waterfall in the background there, and then do lights and stuff, because I need a light hanging off the ceiling and some other little details. Like, there's Frisk. I need to put Napstablook actually in here at some point as well. There are other little details that I would really want to do, but I want to see if my characters work how they should. If I bring Toriel in here, does she reflect? She should do. Oh, yep, she does. You can just see a reflection there. The reason why you don't see it too easily is because the background and everything. What I've essentially done is I put her in a scene where there are no lights, so you can only just see her reflecting there. If we move her, you can see the reflection moves a little bit. So that's going to be good for actually in the scene here. I want to do the same with like the TV and the computer screen. That's going to be cool, just to have a little bit of realism. It's the same with like Alphys's place. Because Alphys's place, the computer screen lights up everywhere and also is reflective, which is cool. So I'm gonna need to mess around with that some more, make it look better. Let's see if I just, for instance, if I add a light in here. We go like characters, reference, just go file, new, lights, duplicate collection, and put that as VFX for visual effects, and put the reflection planes in there. And then we go new reflections, just in case I do any more VFX. And then for the lights, we do a test light in here, and we just go, bam, point light. Protogen broke, says Kiro. Oh no! Okay, so now we put a light in the scene. And it's looking a little bit better. What I need to do though is, like for instance, did I do the... No, I didn't do all the shading on the walls and stuff like that. What I need to do is do the shading, and I'll do that next time. That'll pop out the materials and make them look a little bit more 3D, because at the moment the walls and everything look very, very 2D, which is kind of bad compared to the rest of the stuff, which looks a little bit better. So what I'll do is do those next time, so it all matches up, and then get the rest in here, and basically, like, some small details that we don't see in game. Like, I want to put a load of, like, CDs all over the place and tapes, because of Napstablook liking music, and I figure, like, putting a lot of that around the place, just, like, strewn all over the place, would be pretty cool. Plus, some Metaton posters, and then maybe some Metaton merch, as well. Do like a little figure or something, or a plushie. I think a plushie Mettaton would be pretty funny. And then after that, I think we're good. Maybe like a motivational poster? I don't know. Motivational poster might be a bit crazy, especially considering Napstablooks very depressed all the time. But yeah, at least this is going alright now. We've got the basics in place, and we can mess around with it some more. Is the cat here, Sammy? You could put magnets on the fridge. Yeah, that would be cool, actually. Oh my god, have a Mettaton-shaped magnet on the fridge. The cat's here! Hello! Mettaton-shaped magnet on the fridge. Maybe a flowy... actually, no, a flowy pin badge is only for Papyrus. I love the way I'm talking about this while Flowey's theme's coming on. Just have like some little letters that spell out things like sad or whatever. No. Or spoopy. Just having, instead of spooky on the fridge, just put spoopy. That would be pretty funny. Just have like the K slightly off to the side or whatever, so it looks like they've tried to spell spooky, and instead the P's just drop down into place. But yeah, I can do little things like that at some other point. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!